Hello everybody. Thought I'd make a quick video here, a little bit about my ham shack, what I got going on. I got this old Yaesu 230R made back in the 80s, 1983 I believe. Just want to see if it still worked, and it does. But mostly I talk on my Yaesu 2900, puts out 75 watts with my power supply. Antenna's a J-pole out back, up 40 feet on a 12-foot post, concreted in, 8-foot ground rod. J-pole is on a metal conduit, so conduit is clamped to the ground rod. Anyway, I have a Baofeng, 8 watts, transmits 8 watts, talk on 2 meter and 440. Then I have this Baofeng I keep above my sun visor in my truck. It only has a police and fire in it. I use it as a scanner. I have this radio, a Lewiton LT188, puts out 10 watts, on transmit, 2 meter only. And we'll see if we can make a contact here in a minute. And also I just recently got into DMR, TYT MD380, talk around the world with just a handheld. For anyone new to the hobby, just getting into it, the radios, other radios I've showed you can talk radio to radio, which is simplex, or you program in a repeater, and when you key down and talk, you hit the repeater and it sends your signal out further to someone else's radio. But DMR on this radio is, I hit the repeater, it goes to the internet back to someone else's radio. So talk around the world with just a handheld with this DMR. So this old Yaesu 230R, we'll see if, well, the volume button's a little faulty. Or I hit the squelch, I believe. KM4ZMZ, testing out an old Yaesu 230R.
You know, Yaesu 230R, Silent Loud, North Asheville, KJ4KU4.
Hey, good to hear from you. Want to see if this old radio would work. It was made back in the 80s. I normally talk on a Yaesu 2900. Just wanted to see what this old Yaesu would do.
Like a bottom line over the sweets.
Okay, I've actually got 3 of these radios. This is the only one that works.
Hey, oh, stop the other 2, maybe they'll join me. Where you at?
I am in Morristown, Tennessee. Did you say you were in Asheville?
You dropped out, but I got the Morristown. Okay, this loud and clear, you're not having problems with it. The radio was fine.
Okay, thanks for coming back to me. Where about you located?
KJ4KU Asheville.
Okay, I'll let you go. I'll get off here and you have a good evening out there. KM4ZMZ 73s. So I made a contact on the Mount Mitchell repeater. That repeater is on Mount Mitchell, North Carolina, 6,600 feet up, highest point this side of the Mississippi River. Anyway, that's one of my favorite repeaters. So anyway, old radio still works. So really all you need is a 2 meter radio and 440 to talk on radio, unless you want to get into DMR. I have 2 of these. The other one is sitting back here in the back. I can switch with my J-pole antenna, switch my antenna switch to this radio, talk on 440, switch back, talk on my Yaesu 2900. So the antenna switch is up here. I'm going to switch over to the 2900. So now the 2900 is on. KM4 ZMZ, Morristown, Tennessee, testing out of radio.
WB4GBI, repeater, PL, tone 118.8.
May not be no one on that one. We'll try to make a couple more contacts. Don't want to make the video too long, but just want to show y'all what I had going on. I got more than enough radios. Got all that I need, actually. The Yaesu 2900, like I say, puts out 75 watts. I got a Yaesu 2980 in my truck, puts out 80 watts. It will scan the channels.
K4LMP, repeater.
And it will stop when it hears someone talking. KM4 ZMZ, testing out of radio. Okay, so that's about it. That's what I got going on in my shack. It's really all you need is 2 meter and 440, unless you want to get into DMR. But thank y'all for watching, and have a good evening.